Guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that my videos have been kind of like scarce lately, but I kind of binged tonight and I'm bringing to you a lot of videos and a lot of different videos. So you will be getting makeup, hair, and hair and skincare videos coming your way. So I did this look, which I will be either posting before or after this video, and I just love the way this makeup came out. And literally everything that I used on my face is less than, I want to say $10, so it's super affordable. But that's not what I'm here to tell you guys. I'm finally going to do my facts, get to know me, random facts, get to know me Q&A. I didn't have that many Q&As. I'm not gonna lie to you and say like, oh, you guys asked me so many questions. I got like a couple questions and honestly I can't even find them. I'm horrible because I keep saying I'm gonna do a Q&A and I've been going through my DMs and I can only remember one or two, but the rest I figured I'd just do like a random facts about me, and then if you guys have more questions you can leave them down below and I could do another video for you guys. But I'm pretty sure I'll address all the basics here. So I have everything written down, so don't mind if I keep up, down, up, down, up, down. Right off the bat, you guys know my name. I'm Kristina. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching. And I hope that you become part of the family and you subscribe and you hit like on this video. So I am from New York. I live in New York City. I have a fiance and I have 2 children. I have a boy and a girl. My boy was first. His name is Noel and he is 8, almost 9 in a week. His birthday is actually Cinco de Mayo, so you can already imagine he's gonna enjoy that when he gets older. And then my daughter is only 2 years old and she was born in December. So I've got like holiday babies. Into my random facts. I'm 27. I was actually born in Brooklyn and I went to the Bronx, and then when I got older and I had Noel, I came to Manhattan, the city. So these are literally some random ass facts. I have like a little list here. I might say them all, I might not. Let's just jump into it. The first one, which is really funny, I associate colors with numbers. So there's actually a specific name for it. I have to look it up. Okay, so it is called Synesthesia. Synesthesia. Now I have to Google how to pronounce it.
Synesthesia.
Oh, synesthesia.
Synesthesia.
Oh, okay, relax. Sounds like a little kid saying it. Okay, so I have synesthesia. So I actually associate colors with numbers. It's like a really weird thing, and 99% of the people I tell are like, are you okay? Basically, you tell me a color and I feel that there's a certain number associated with that color. So if it's purple, I say 8. If it's green, I feel 3. When it's 4, I feel orange. Like it goes both ways. Like I feel like 4 looks like orange. I feel like 1 looks like white. I feel like 2 looks like red. 3 looks like green. 4 looks like orange. 5 looks like blue. 7 looks like purple. I feel like 7 and 8 look like purple. 9 looks like yellow, and 10 looks like black. See how fast that went? Like, it's no joke. I literally associate colors with numbers, numbers with colors. But I am a teen mom. I actually had Noel when I was 18, turning 19. I was in college. I was actually pregnant my first full year of college, and I actually got to finish that year early because he was due in May and I was finishing in May, and that's when all the midterms were, so I was able to actually finish all my school work in like March, in March, and then I went back in May. Funny enough, my finals were after I had already given birth, so it like was perfect timing. I watch Instagram on mute. all the time. Stories, videos, YouTube. I watch everything on mute, and on YouTube I just started putting like captions. I don't know why I do it. I can be the only one. Turn off the AC. Sorry if you heard that for a little bit. So always such like a goody two shoe. I was always in school. Literally in high school, I actually went to school year round because I went to a high school. I went to an all-girls high school, and then in the summertime, I would actually live on Fordham, the Fordham University campus for extra credit college classes. So I would do that in the summer, and then even during school year, after I had 3 days a week where I had to go to Fordham for after school, and it was like tutoring sessions for like me to handle high school, but then in the summertime it was like college classes, and I lived on campus. It was so cool, but literally we had class from like 8 in the morning till like 7 at night. It was no joke. But when I was younger, I always wanted to be an archaeologist because I've just always been fascinated by Egypt and by mummies and just like discovering things. And literally till this day, like if I had the opportunity to learn and take that as a career, I totally would. I just love it so much. I literally was supposed to go to Buffalo University on a full scholarship to learn archaeology, and then I actually decided to stay because my mother is, unfortunately, she's always been very ill, where she's always hospitalized or she's always having surgeries. So it kind of scared me to move away. And I didn't want to be that far from her because I'm the only child, so I don't have any brothers or sisters, and I wanted, I was the person who was around the most, so I didn't want to leave her by herself. So that's the main reason why I actually never went to Buffalo. But I loved Buffalo. I wanted to go so bad, and how amazing, like to dorm and all that, but things happen, and that's okay. Let's see, I am Puerto Rican and I do not like speaking Spanish. Another reason, my mom, because when I was younger I would try to speak Spanish and she would get like super hype and like super, like, not dramatic, but like, you know how your kid starts walking or starts speaking any language and you're just like so excited and you kind of like scare them, or like when they say when a kid falls you shouldn't like, oh my god, are you okay? You should kind of just be like, yay, you're okay. Well, I would speak Spanish, she'd be like, oh my god, Spanish. And I guess it scared me, so I never ever like speaking Spanish again. I understand 100,000%. If you ask me to speak to you, I sound horrible, and because I know I do, I make a joke out of it. So cuando yo hablo español, yo hablo así, you know what I mean? But moving on. Okay, I've been to Spain, Morocco, Portugal, and I wrote down Puerto Rico, but I guess I meant to say like out of the chunk of the US. I visited those places. It was actually a senior trip, a junior trip. Did I go when I was a junior with my high school? We went to Spain, Morocco, and Portugal, and it was amazing. It was like the most fun ever. It was amazing. I want to visit Egypt, Paris, Bali, and Bora Bora, and there was another place that I wanted to visit. I would just love to travel when my kids get older. I know like people say like travel with your kids, and of course I'd love to do that, but sometimes I feel like you kind of need those experiences for yourself. So when I'm old and grayer, I'd like to have my time to, you know, explore the world. I'm 5'10", so I'm pretty tall. In heels, that's like 6+. I'm really tall. I am deathly afraid of spiders, okay? And this is my number one fear, which I'm actually proud of myself because I kind of conquered it today. So that's a big freaking deal, okay? Don't laugh at me. Do you know when you go to 42nd Street and you see those people in costume like Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse or Dora or whatever, a Barney, whatever, and they have those big huge heads and you can't see their body because it's a complete costume? I literally start shaking. My heart starts beating fast. I can't breathe. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, throw up, drop to the floor, and start foaming at the mouth. It's literally no stinking joke. It literally, one glimpse of them and I'm freaked out. I just imagine like their fur, their hair, because you know it's like, you know, it's probably like an Elmo or something, and then it just like literally I have the chills right now, brushing my skin, and I just imagine myself dropping to the floor, like having a complete seizure slash heart attack slash anything you can imagine. I don't like them. I've been to Six Flags. Again, I start running, I start hiding. They make fun of me because I want to take the kids to Disney World, and my family's like, how
you gonna go? You scared?
And I'm like, I can't help it. Like, I'll try to put up with it for the kids or whatever. So anyway, today we went to an art exhibit, and the artist is like amazing. He's Takashi Murakami, and he actually always has characters with him. So he had a flower person. I'll probably like insert a picture. And I guess I was so into getting the kids to take a picture with it, like I was so focused on the kids because they were actually like dying to take a picture with it, that I kind of didn't realize how close I was. And I was actually like I wasn't taking pictures, I was watching Jay take pictures, but I was like off to like next to it, sort of, you know, there was a bit of a distance, and I didn't freak out. I was okay, even though speaking about them just like raises my blood pressure. But seriously, I did okay today. I guess I was just so focused on the kids and how cute they looked that I didn't like remember my own fear. Okay, don't make fun of me. And if you have this fear too, like let me know that I'm not alone, okay? Let's see, I had braces at 16, I said that. Coffee makes me sleepy, does not wake me up, puts me to sleep. I've never broken a bone, knock on wood. I've never broken a bone. I have had bunion surgery on my left. I had a bunion on both sides. I'm actually supposed to do my right foot. I was supposed to do it at the same time. That was like a few years, like more than a few years ago, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I was supposed to do the other foot, but it literally had me out of commission for like 3 weeks. I missed 3 weeks of work, and I could not miss any more work. So I was like, yeah, that's gonna have to wait. It was literally so painful, and I just had to get it done. Like I couldn't wear shoesies, I couldn't wear like heels. Oh my god, it hurt so bad, and it was so uncomfortable that I just had to eventually get it done. I've had LASIK surgery. I've had glasses since I was in the 1st grade. I got LASIK when I was about 22, 23. My boss did it because I was an ophthalmic technician. I was like an ophthalmic surgeon's technician in the office, and he did it for me. It was one of the most scariest procedures of my life that only took less than 10 minutes. It's the fact that I actually YouTubed the procedure the night before, and I just kept thinking about it while it was happening, and it would just freak me out. And like, you're laying down, you know your eye's held open, you know they're slicing this layer off your eye, and then there's like this red dot that you have to stare at. So it's like it has your concentration. But when they started on this eye, I felt like the red dot kept moving, so my eye kept moving. So when you're staring straight, it's lasers that shoot into your eye in a specific area, and I was just like freaked out. And then they were like, oh, I think, you know, I hate that noise. I think you should come back so we can finish it. I was like, no, let's just get this over with. And like this eye, I was like concentrating so damn hard. I was like, oh, the red light, and I got it done. But I will say I actually see clearer in this one than that one, but I still have 20/20, better than 20/20 vision. I enjoy skincare more than makeup, but nothing gets me more than when a look actually comes together and looks bomb. But I do really highly love skincare. I'm obsessed with skincare. Like that's what I do every single day. I don't do makeup every single day. Whenever you see me do a video of makeup, that's the only time I do makeup. Other than that, every day, this is my makeup bag. My Glossier bag with just Glossier products. The concealer, the eyebrows, some blush, and a highlight, and that's literally, and a mascara. That's all I use. I put a lip liner and I put Vaseline and I call it a day. Literally my skincare, or like my inspiration, or who I'm just like obsessed with, if I had to pick like one makeup person right now, Katie Jane Hughes. Check her out. Her @ is literally Katie Jane Hughes, and her face is so flawless because she focuses strictly on skincare. Her face is always dewy and glowy and just like, it's like what most people don't want, which is like oily face, but her face doesn't look oily, and she doesn't like really powder down. She just looks always so flawless, so healthy and glowy, and she's like goals. Back to my question, my vessels. Mia is 2 years and a couple months. We're still breastfeeding. She refuses to let me go, but the funniest thing is that she actually like goes, mommy, Chechi empty. So I guess I'm actually drying up, but I guess it's good that we're finishing off naturally and we're not forcing it, that I like forcing her off. The only thing that I probably force her is like nighttime feedings, and I mean she's already 2+ and she will still ask for Chechi in the middle of the night, or she'll use me as a pacifier all night long. Needless to say, I'm signing up for Dr. Miami. I am not afraid to say it. I am all for plastic surgery to make yourself feel beautiful. Like there's nothing wrong with it. There's something wrong when you overdo it. There's something wrong when you go in there and say, let me get a Nicki Minaj booty, or let me get, you know, a Z tetas. Like that's doing the most. Or your lips are like, no. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be like, I want a natural booty and I want a full C or a half a C, like a medium C, and you know, do the mommy makeover. So you better watch out. Hair line do I prefer the most, and it's definitely Finola. Literally, I have a whole shelf in my bathroom and it's all Finola. I got rid of everything else except Finola. The only thing that I do still keep and use is Form Beauty, and I really like their Clarify shampoo. And I keep their minis with me, like if I'm traveling. But other than that, because they don't actually have a purple shampoo or a shampoo for like blondes, is grays, blondes, whatever. So I do use the Clarify, like to take out any like buildup in my hair, or if I want to fade a color or something, that's Form Beauty. But everything else is Finola. Shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, healing serum, heating serum, all that Finola. Love me some Red Bull. Red Bull is like one of my favorite drinks, and you know why I like it? And it's the weirdest thing, because anybody who asks me like, why do you like Red Bull? It's nasty. I'm like, because it tastes like delicious chemicals. That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like mother effing chemicals, and it tastes delicious. The question I got was, if you have been paying attention to like photos that I put up about my home, and if you see like a lot of colorful pieces, they're actually all art pieces. They're from artists. They are purchased from either galleries. That's another question. Like, people always ask what was the pink piece behind me, or if there's like an art piece behind me. Those are all like purchased from galleries, whether we do it in person, whether we do it from overseas, whether an artist has an exhibition going on or an art show going on overseas. We you know, contact people so that we can purchase them. Our home is entirely full of art, paintings, prints, plushes, vinyl, toys, you know, like we have a crazy array of toys. It's just a passion of ours as a family, as a relationship. That's how me and Jay, you know, we started together, just collecting and picking up one artist and then another and another and another, and like we have our list of favorites. It just like gets kind of like crazy. We have so much stuff you would never imagine. How do the kids not touch was a big question. Now, Noel was a baby, so he kind of grew up. Well, both of them, they grew up seeing these things, and as they grew up, we always said, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. And literally the kids don't touch. Nia will try it. She'll be like, I'm like, don't touch it, and she goes, you know how kids have to push the limits. But she's never like broken anything. Knock on wood, knock on wood. Jay's like, girl, what are you saying? Like, they just know better than to mess with anything because their asses would be grass. But no, that's it. Literally, we just grew them up to like the way you say you eat with a fork. Don't touch that. Like, literally, don't touch. And thank God they've been really, really good about that. I think that's it. I think I've either excited you enough, bored you enough, made you laugh enough, and thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my randomness. Stay tuned for a lot of videos that will be coming your way. Any requests, leave it down below. If this video is long, because I'm looking and it says 27 minutes, if this video is long, I'm so sorry. Grab a snack. I hope you grabbed a snack because we're done. We're done already. We're done. I'm running out of ideas. What do you want from me? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.